What is up, babes, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're just getting some things done around the house that has been put off for a couple of weeks. And as well, we made a run to Home Depot, as you can see, because we needed some command hooks and strips so we can hang our garland and our wreath. We will not be hanging them in this video, but we will be pulling down that Christmas decor. I want to get this tree up so when my husband gets back home, we don't have to worry about putting that up. He could just hang those Christmas lights that he loved doing so much, right? All right, guys, so what I'm doing here is just I'm trying to get this Halloween decor down because I don't want to look at it no more. I mean, I really haven't been able to enjoy any of my decoration, not even my fall, because as you guys know, or if you don't, it was in a previous video, my husband's father passed away, my father-in-law, and we had to get to Chicago right away. So everything around here just needs to be put away and cleaned up because I did not like the smell when I got home. When I walked through my front door, I did not like the smell of my home. And I don't know if it was because of little stinky boys or what, but it had to be clean. So what we did was we're going to be wiping down some walls. I am going to do my best. As you guys can see, I'm walking with the cane because I'm a little sore right now and I'm in some pain. But I have to do what I have to do, right? So I've moved small things that are not heavy in my home. So you guys don't be getting on me. Those are not heavy things. So they're easy just to be pushed over to the side. If it gets to be too much, I will call one of my boys that you guys see in the back and they will help me. My husband is also home and my little Napote, he's also here. My daughter, they're still in Chicago right now. We came in before they did because, of course, like I told you guys, we did our little road trip and they are actually flying back. So, we're going to go ahead and take down these beds and then I'm going to move on and start cleaning these walls down because to me, when the house smells musty the way it do, you have to start from the top and work your way to the bottom. So I'm going to wipe these walls down. I'm going to get me some vinegar. I got some vinegar, some amber, and my husband went behind my back, put some, I think he put, what is it called? Fabuloso in there. So that's also going to be in my water, just letting you guys know. But these walls, there is no helping these walls until we really paint them, but it will help the smell throughout the home, period. Okay, so along with just wiping down these walls with cleaners and essential oils, I went ahead and I had to open my doors. I wanted to open my doors, and I don't like cleaning on Sundays. I will post a cleaning video on a Sunday, but I do not like cleaning on a Sunday. To me, that is my chill, my rest day. Saturday and Sunday, I don't want to do nothing, truthfully. Saturday, I will get up and I'll clean up the house then, but Sundays, don't mess with me. But anyway, so it is Sunday. I have my praising music on, you guys, and I am getting these walls clean. You guys don't know how good it smells in this house right now. With me just doing this part, it smells so good. Anyway, let's get into the music.
A new place, a new home for a while. Let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back. Take my time, just enjoy the ride. A new man passing by. Life is good, best I've ever felt. Get me up, somewhere new, somewhere I can find myself. Oh, I feel so alive. As I reach out to the sky, I found my way. was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way, I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way.
Alright, so I'm going to take me a little break. Mommy leg is killing me right now. So I'm going to go and stretch it while my son dusts the walls down. He already started in the kitchen. Now he's working his way down the hall. And then afterwards, he's going to take some hot water, vinegar, and some essential oils and just clean the bottom of the walls for me. And I'm going to vacuum clean.
Cause I found my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. Cause I found my way, my way, my way, my way, my way.
Alright guys, my awesome husband decided to come in and help me get this wall cleaned down because this was the last thing we had to do. My son went in there and did some other house chores that he was behind on, and yeah, so after this wall, I'm just going to head down and start vacuum cleaning the floor so I can get it mopped.
My way, my way. I found my way, I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way, I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my way.
Saw you paint a picture of a face, a face that wasn't even close to mine. I know I shouldn't be in love, but it's so hard to move on. You haven't changed, you stayed the same. But if you did, I'd still love you anyway. Like I promised I would. Even though you wouldn't do the same, I'd give you the world like I promised I would. Even though you wouldn't do the same. Had this conversation.
Woo! Okay, y'all, we back with another video. Put it together, did it.
Wait, you have to say that at the beginning of the video.
Dude, I just said that.
Well, that's the beginning of the video at this moment.
Alright, you got cord?
That's recording.
Okay. Amazon.
Target.
Alright, some freaking box.
Isaac.
The knife over there?
No, baby.
Oh.
There you go. Alright guys, so I went and got this from Target. I was on the website and I have been trying to get this for about 3 months now because it's been sold out. So I added my name to the email, and every time they say we have this in stock, I'm trying to get it, right? I lose it or it cannot be added to my account. And I'm like, you just sent it to me. Why is it that it cannot be added? So I finally got it. And we was talking about two, and I'm like, that'll be too much clutter in the house. One is going to be perfectly fine, and then the one that we actually wanted was about $2,000. It was about $2,000, and it was like, right now, who really has this money for that? I mean, groceries are skyrocketing. Everything is expensive. So, for $330, here she is. Now, fingers crossed, I done said my prayers that this is all in one. There's no chip, there's no dent, because the packaging was already dented and beat up. So I'm just praying that we don't have to take this back in because there's not any more in stock. So here we go. Come on, babe, let's put this together.
Keep this neat. Keep it. It'll be all over the house. Keep it neat.
Yeah, Lola. It'll be all over the house.
Why you just throw it over there? Let's throw her there.
Oh, it's your way put
Why you sound like Pinocchio?
More than 10 times. After 9, I still wish you were mine. Haven't ate in 7 days, 'cause I've been up till 6 a.m. Wrote 5 songs all just for you. 3 of them I can't bear listening to. I'd give you.
All right, guys, now that we have everything out of that box, we looked over the instructions. So now it's time to put everything together. Thankfully, the drawers were already put together. We didn't have to do that at all. So my husband went and got my drill. I don't want to say his drill, because if I say his drill, then he gonna take over my drill. So he went and got the drill and everything, and then we didn't want to use the hex screw the hex key or whatever it's called that they gave us. So we used the one that came with our power tool. Anyway, we have to take the drawers out to put the legs on, and let's just
The
begin.
world like I promised I would. Even though you wouldn't do the same, I'd give you the world like I promised I would. Even though you wouldn't do the same. I'd do anything you.
So guys, I decided to help my husband out to put my entry table up, and I got up on my knees to do that because I feel like you can't do anything sitting on your behind. And you can't. It's just impossible to me. So I decided to get up on those knees that I knew I shouldn't have been on, and I was in pain. And I had to hold on to my husband, and my son came over there. He was fussing too, and get me up off that floor. He just picked me straight up off the floor. And I'm like, this was so embarrassing. First of all, it was embarrassing for them to see me like this, but it was also embarrassing for me to even try to keep this clip in there. My husband's like, babe, just show it. It's real life, you know? So showing you guys this clip, maybe it's somebody else out there that is feeling the same way I am, and that has independent issues or pride issues, and that you don't want to accept anyone's help, not even your kids or your husband. And you have to accept that. You know, there's no problem in accepting those when you're in those situations. I'm so tongue tangled here, but I almost went into that moment of crying because I was in so much pain. But you know something? There is nothing wrong. There is nothing, absolutely nothing wrong with you asking for help. So I want you to hear me, because I have a problem with being so strong that I would not ask anyone for help. And I also have a problem with, I don't like my kids to see me in pain and in my weakest moments. I have no problem with my husband seeing. Now, I used to. But as time went on, I have no problem with my husband seeing me at our weakest moments. I saw my husband at his weakest moment. He's seen me at mine. So that's a part of us growing together. So it doesn't matter. We're husband and wife at the end of the day. Anyway, so right now, I am not going to really do anything at this moment. He's going to do everything for me. I'm going to try. I'm not going to sit up and say I didn't try. And he was like, what did I tell you? What did I tell you? But I'm just hard-headed too. I can't lie on here. I'm hard-headed. But anyway, let's get back to some music while we put this together. And let's...
Come meet me in the crowd. Everything is so loud. Your mind is running wild, but we'll do it my way. The feeling, and you can quench this fire. Oh no, no. I want it, baby. 'Cause I got what you need. Just give it to me, give it to me. Just give it to me, give it to me.
All right, I'm going to put these three pieces onto the drawers. These are the handles.
Wake you up inside. I want you close and tight. Yeah, I want it my way. Love is a feeling, and you can quench this fire. No, no. So give me when I want it, baby. 'Cause I got what you need. Oh, just give it to me, give it to me. Oh, give it to me now. Just give it to me, give it to me. Oh, give it to me now.
All right, guys, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these little sticky grip. You usually put these up under your chair so it don't scratch the floor. So I'm going to put them on the bottom of the mirror so it doesn't scratch the console table. So.
So casually keep diving into concrete. So bittersweet. Keep losing sleep while driving in the backseat. What's left of me?
Yeah, he doing all this fussing while he get my trees out. Isaac, get over there and get that tree. Get it, Isaiah. Hold on, babe. Do not drop her. Ah! I don't want them. Give it here. Give it here. I don't know. So give it here. This is all the stuff. A couple of things that I bought that were new. This back there, which you all guys already saw. And then I have, oh, my son set my shoes on my Christmas bag. My Christmas bag that my loving husband just brought through the door. Get the sweat.
See the sweat. See the sweat. You going in the attic. You sweat out of there. All this stuff. Mountains and mountains.
I am talking to you guys on the flip side of the phone. Yes, I said it. Flip side. Anyway, so yeah, I wanted a king Christmas tree in there, and then I saw one on Amazon for $270, and then I was really hoping that maybe Cyber Monday they get something that goes down a little bit more. And then my husband's like, with everything that has happened and went on, that we may not be able to buy the tree this year. So I'm gonna have to come up with some different ways for us to put the kids' little ornaments on a tree. And I know for sure they're not going on a big one because I got some for that, and they're not going on the one in the dining room. But I do have two small ones that will be either sitting here or probably down the hallway. Mops and everything still here because we're still cleaning at the same time. I just wanted to get this stuff down while my husband was here because he knew where he put everything at. So right now we're probably gonna move into the living room when my other son gets home and get the living room moved to the other side. We really don't need him, but I need them to clean up their mess. So, with that being said, we need them. And then I have to get all of those bets off the wall. So I'm going to do that and move all of this stuff right here, except for the lamps and that book. And of course the mirror is going to stay, and that little basketball got to go too. And these broke, so I'm just thinking about giving them away because I had the other piece, but I have no clue what the kids did with it when I left. So since I've been gone for 2.5 weeks, don't know what happened to it. But anyway, yeah. I know I need some more containers because my oldest was like, Mom, I really think you and Dad should get a storage. I'm like, I don't want to pay for a storage. And I want all my stuff with me here. I don't know, guys. I don't know what I'm doing without a basement. Because that attic is like, I don't know what that is. They didn't even put flooring in it as far as, no foundation for me to step on. It's just in a couple of spots. So it's like I have to get plywood and put it in certain spots upstairs in order for this stuff to be where it needs to sit while we're here, basically. Anyway, so we're going to go through some of this stuff. I really just want to, I think I'm just going to change it. I don't know what I'm going to do. So y'all just see what I'm going to do. I'm not even going to tell you what I'm going to do because I'm lost right now because it's so many things that I cannot do. So with that being said, I have to depend on other people to do them. And that's just not me. So I don't know. And including, I have to figure out when should I be going back home for my next appointment. So we'll figure that out too. And I'll let you guys know. Actually, I think I'm going to take you guys with me so you can just see what I'm going through and stuff like that. Certain things will be private, but I will take you. But anyway, let's do this. Whatever it is.
So hard to